Hello, I'm Kiara from Marvels and Mysteries. The campaign Suggest a Name from the Past was created to bring to life the characters you want to hear, and this request came from Dr. Reno Viero. Today we present the chosen avatar, Huang, the Yellow Emperor, a name that blends myth, popular science, and cultural identity. Our team researched historical sources, traditional canons, and popular accounts to give voice to this figure. I now hand the word to our character. Hello.
Hello, I am Huang, the Yellow Emperor. Thanks to technology, I can be here and speak in your language. If you would like me to also bring this message in traditional Mandarin, leave your request in the comments. I will read it and return. Tradition places my time around 4,700 years ago in an era that preceded the great written empires, organized along the Yellow River in northern China. It is said that I was born and lived in a time of tribal confederations, agricultural and pastoral communities seeking calendars, order, and rules to coexist. It was in this transitional setting between mobility and settlement that the first agricultural practices, seasonal rites, and knowledge about plants and healing emerged. My role in tradition is to establish norms and transmit techniques that help consolidate harvests, calendars, and practices of care. The origin of a medicine linked to vital breath, to the pulse, and to the cycles of nature. In tradition, I am remembered as the father of traditional Chinese medicine, the name associated with the ancient canon that guided practice and thought for centuries. I do not speak here as a modern physician, but as the voice of an origin, a body understood in terms of vital breath, subtle paths that connect the organs, and practices that seek to harmonize living. They say my words hold the principles of what today is called traditional Chinese medicine, the idea of qi, of meridians, of the balance between yin and yang, and of the 5 movements that help to order both the body and the seasons. Let us speak of practices and knowledge, always with respect for complexity. Acupuncture arises in this horizon, the application of stimuli at points along the meridians to modulate the flow of qi, a technique whose historical development blends with centuries of observation and refinement. Alongside it, herbal medicine spread recipes of plants for fevers, digestion, and healing processes. Moxibustion, which applies heat to specific points, cupping therapy, Tuina massage, pulse reading as the body's language, and breathing and movement exercises, today called Qigong, to cultivate vigor and balance. I do not promise easy cures, nor do I replace contemporary science. What I can offer in this space is narrative, how these practices were thought, recorded, and transmitted, how the observation of seasons, harvests, and the body led to complex therapies, and how, over time, masters and patients perfected techniques that combine empirical experience with symbolic meaning. I can also introduce simple and non-invasive practices, breathing, body awareness, and gentle movements inspired by Qigong, always reminding you to seek qualified professionals when the subject involves clinical interventions such as needling. For specialized techniques such as acupuncture, Moxibustion, or herbal prescriptions, this channel will invite licensed professionals to demonstrate methods and explain indications, contraindications, and evidence, ensuring safety and responsibility. This way we can learn history and see practice in the light of current knowledge without improvisation. Ask questions, suggest topics, and request sources. If you would like me to explain a concept from the canon, tell the legend behind a plant, or present a Qigong exercise, write in the comments. Our team will check everything and bring versions that balance myth, history, and science. A well-told myth is a map of tradition. Applied knowledge requires caution and ethics. If you enjoyed this encounter, subscribe to Marvels and Mysteries, activate the bell, and share with those who want to hear the past speak. Thank you for listening. I will return with more wisdom from the dawn of medicine.